Hi everyone, it's Daniel here. Today I will be reviewing Peter Gabriel's So, which came out in 1986. What a great album, love it. The front cover, yeah, it's simple. You've got Peter Gabriel. At least he's not like Phil Collins and just in your face. But you know, this was his fifth album and the first album to be not his first album not to be self-titled. So you get the name, and yeah, fair enough. Is this his best album? I'm not sure yet, but so far this is probably my favourite album at the minute, but my opinion might change, depends, yeah. But anyhow, we've got 9 classic songs on this album, so here's the front, here's the spine, very colourful, I like it. I think, yeah, when he re-released these albums, I think that's how he did it, so yeah. And there's the back cover, QR code for some reason, but yeah, this came out in 2012, this reissue with the CD, but yeah, still got all the tracks we all know and love, so let's begin. I'm going to go through each track, so yeah, I'll give you my opinion, and yeah, let's begin. So the first track, we have Red Rain, great album opener. You've got Stuart Copeland on the hi-hat, because Peter didn't like the hi-hat on the original recording, so he asked Stuart to come all the way from America to record the hi-hat for this song. Great song, beautiful, love it, I love the lyrics, I love the piano. I just think it's a great song, great way to open the album. I think it's a fantastic track. Next track is of course Sledgehammer, the big hit, love that song. I mean, you can't go wrong with the bass line, fretless bass played with a pick and an octave pedal. You can't get any better than that, but yeah, I think Tony Levin does a really great job on this album. On Peter Gabriel 3, he only played on one track, which was I Don't Remember, but on this album he pretty much plays on nearly all the tracks. I'll say like 2/3 of the album he plays bass on. He either plays bass or Chapman Stick, but Sledgehammer's a great song. It's funky, it's got quite a pop sound to it. I think it's a great song, loved it. This is the first Peter Gabriel song I heard. Watched the music video, it's very wacky but very cool. You've got Aardman Animations animating the chickens, and just a brilliant song, I love it. Just a clever song, I love it. It's one of Peter's best songs, even though it's his most popular song. This is his most commercial album, but it deserves to be commercial. I never get tired of these songs. Next song is Don't Give Up, featuring Kate Bush, who sung backing vocals on No Self Control and Games Without Frontiers, which were both off the third album as well. Don't Give Up, beautiful song, love it. It's got a really nice bass line, some really nice drums, both programmed and you got a mix, perfect blend of programmed drums and real drums, which really works. And you've got some percussion. The drums and percussion were played by Manu Katché, which this was the first album he would play on with Peter Gabriel. I think he's a superb drummer. Such a beautiful song, love it. I get a bit, I get quite, what's the word? Get a bit emotional when listening to the song, because, it's a song about not giving up, and, it's just a nice song, to be fair. I love it. And the outro's really nice, and just a beautiful song. The next song we have is That Voice Again, which is quite an underrated song. I think Tony plays the Chapman Stick this time round, but it's a great song, love it. You got some weird vocals from Peter. You've got really nice pre-chorus, which is just an instrumental, and you got the Chapman Stick that goes dum-dum-dum-dum. Pretty cool. I think it's a Chapman Stick, I'm not sure, but I've heard that it was. But That Voice Again, very underrated song, love it. Got some great acoustic guitar playing from Daniel Lanois, who produced the album, and it's just a great song, love it. Next track we have is Mercy Street, which, beautiful song. Just the way it starts, you've got that percussion groove. It's just, I know quite a few people that are crazy over that song. It wasn't released as a single, but it's quite popular. What would you class it as? A sleeper hit, I think. I'm not sure, but hey, still a great song, love it. Big Time, quite similar to Sledgehammer, but not quite. That's like saying It Don't Matter to Me sounds exactly like I Cannot Believe It's True by Phil Collins. Yeah, it's not, but Big Time, very clever bass line. You've got Tony playing the frets, and then you've got Joey Murata playing the drumsticks near the bridge and neck pickup, I think. Yeah, quite clever. Quite clever technique. That's when, funk fingers were invented. But this song's just great. It's quite upbeat. You've got some crazy horns. You've got, killer bass line. You've got some great drums, both programmed and, real. You got both real drums and programmed drums. The real drums are played by Stuart Copeland once again. Such a great song, wacky, weird lyrics. I just love it. It's got an iconic video as well, quite similar to Sledgehammer, but yeah, it's just strange, but I love it. Next track we have is We Do What We're Told, which is actually the closer to the original vinyl version. Yeah, the track listing on the CD is different. I'll explain that in a minute, but quite a chilling track. It's quite moody, experimental. I like it, and like it's mostly just like chant vocals, and it's quite very unsettling for an album closer. Quite a dark one. I mean, on Peter Gabriel 3 we had Biko, and the first album I believe we had Here Comes the Flood. Yeah, he just knows how to make really good album closers. But I'll talk about the track listing in like order in a second. The next track we have is This Is the Picture, Excellent Bears, featuring Laurie Anderson. I believe this, Peter did this song with her on one of her albums, like, years before. I believe they, just updated the track to make it sound more like a Peter Gabriel track by adding a talking drum played by Manu Katché and 12-string guitar played by Daniel Lanois. I'm not sure, but it's still a great song. It's a lot of fun. It's weird, I love the synth sounds. I love the guitar played by Noel Rodgers. You've got Bill Laswell on the bass. It's just a fun, simple song. I like it, and the vocal swapping between Laurie and Peter, just perfect. And then finally we have In Your Eyes, great song, love it, beautiful. You got Yasin Nador on backing vocals, which he does a great job, and we also have Jim Kerr from Simple Minds as well. It's just a beautiful song. I like it. The chords are amazing. The keyboards. You've got the beautiful guitars once again. The guitars are played by Daniel Lanois and David Rhodes, which David Rhodes debuted on the third album, and just brilliant album. Love it. Lucky to have it on CD because you've got This Is the Picture, Excellent Bears, which isn't on the vinyl. So you got side 1, which features Red Rain, Sledgehammer, Don't Give Up on That Voice Again. Side 2 on the vinyl version starts with In Your Eyes, and then Mercy Street, and then Big Time, and then We Do What We're Told, Milgram's 37. This Is a Picture wouldn't appear until, I think it was the 2002 reissue, which that's the closing track, but the CD has In Your Eyes as a closer, which, yeah, that's cool. Got the disc, just plain white, but yeah. I still think this album's really good, and, Peter's moved on from, his more, I don't know what to describe his music, but he was going for more of a commercial pop sound for this album, but it really works, trust me. Like, he came out from, from leaving Genesis, and then had a cracking solo career. I'm trying to open the CD booklet, which will probably take me a while, but I just want to be careful. Yeah, I got this CD from HMV. I think it was about £9.99. Still worth it, I think. It's a great album, so if I didn't like the album, then I wouldn't pick it up. But this is probably his best album, but I need to listen to the other albums a bit more, so. But you can't go wrong with this album. This has to be in your top 5 Peter Gabriel albums. I've got some lyrics: Red Rain, Sledgehammer, Don't Give Up. You've also got the personnel as well, which is pretty cool. You've got a few drummers on this album. Joey Murata, who's played on the last album. The previous album, Peter Gabriel 4, aka Security. You got Manu Katché. You also have Larry Klein on bass on Mercy Street and In Your Eyes, which he and Tony play bass on, respectively. The Fairlight CMI is great on this album. You got some you know, on Don't Give Up, you've got the vocals at the end, which I believe are played on a CMI, and then you've got the flute intro on Sledgehammer, and then yeah, the CMI just sounds great on this album. Like, Peter uses it for like world sounds, you know, world music and all that. Yeah, just brilliant. Yeah, Larry Klein, he plays on Mercy Street and In Your Eyes, and I think he's a pretty good bass player as well. Big time, big personnel. You got Stuart Copeland on the drums. You got the drumstick bass played by Tony and Jerry. And yeah, you got surf guitar. Don't know what they mean by that, but yeah, We Do What We're Told. Great chilling track. Al Shanker's on this album as well, which he played on Phil Collins' album Face Value. Great violin player. Yeah, so In Your Eyes, closing track, I'm fine with that. And then we've got you know, production information and stuff, and courtesy of like record labels and stuff. So yeah, I think each musician did a great job on this album, and yeah, congratulations to Peter for making this brilliant album. I've listened to all the albums, to be fair, and this is definitely one of my favourites, but I've not listened to the new album, IO, which I'll definitely have to listen to that. I think IO will sound more like this album and Us, because Up was sort of a dark album, but still enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. This has been my review of Peter Gabriel's 5th studio album. So if you like this album, then that's great. If you don't like it as much as the others, then that's fine. But yeah, this has been my review of this fantastic album, one of the best albums of all time. And yeah, thanks once again, everyone. Take it easy, and I shall see you all next time. Yeah, peace.